Okay, we are live. I will be monitoring from over here at this.
Yeah, please do. Hello, folks. Today, I decided I'm going to do a live video going through the What's Up chat for the new caravan, one of the new caravans leaving Honduras, Central America, headed for the U.S. And, I think the best way to illustrate what people are leaving their countries for and what they're coming to the U.S. is to hear in their own words and read in their own words what they're saying. Because we've heard a lot about how the caravans are formed and what makes people leave their countries and then all the people that are seeking asylum in our country. So let's listen and I'll translate. That's Out with Ho, which is Juan Orlando Hernandez, the president of Honduras. The next person says, let's be serious, kids.
Es que mira, yo estaba diciendo que cómo se van a reunir a las 3 de la mañana, 4 de la mañana, ahí en el Rey Express para ir a San Pedro, entonces van a estar todo el día y toda la...
So I was thinking, why are you guys going to go out there at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to the terminal to be waiting? Then you're going to be waiting all day.
Para mí, creo que están en Tegucigalpa, se deberían de ir como en la tarde, ¿no?
To be at Tegucigalpa, you should leave in the afternoon.
O casi hasta en el último bus, para que...
Basically, take the last bus out so that then you'll arrive at night. That way the children won't suffer. So you don't have to be out there as long. Good evening. I want to know how long they're going to be at the Mexico-Guatemalan border.
Simón, así es. Toda la gente de Tegucigalpa, pues, y de la gente de Colón, pues, todos van a viajar en buses, pero para la terminal.
Everybody's going to be going on buses to the terminal.
Pedro, ahí.
To San Pedro Sula.
Ahí va a ser el punto de acceso donde todos los vamos a reunir, pues, y ya.
That will be the point of access where all of us are going to reunite.
Dale para allá.
And then go up there.
Ahí vamos a estar todos en la central metropolitana.
The Metropolitan Central Station.
Así que todos que echarle ganas. Ya mañana.
Put your effort into it.
Por la tarde todos.
Tomorrow afternoon we leave.
Lístense tus cosas.
Get your things ready.
Que vamos con todo, pues. Si Dios lo permite, pues la vamos a hacer.
We're going for everything, and if God permits us.
Así que todos ubicados, pues ya están comunicados mañana.
We will achieve. So everyone is communicated. We'll see you at the bus terminal. What time are they leaving for Tegucigalpa? People from El Salvador would like to know where you're gonna cross yourselves. Are we gonna jump in Guatemala or Mexico border? What day are you going to be arriving there so we can reunite with you? All the people of El Salvador that want to travel also want to know. How do we do things? Watch it. Listen, everyone from Nicaragua and Salvador. Mexico and Guatemala. You want to unite yourselves with us? Be careful because we're coming for everything. You know, tomorrow. People outside the terminal? Get everything ready that you need. Bring a coat. Bring everything that you're going to need. But don't bring too much clothes. We're going to have to fly, and there's people that don't have money. But you're not going to need a lot of money there
Comida va a estar allá.
because they're going to have all the food for you.
Hay que ir dando comida, papá.
They're going to be giving you food, papa. If the road and the trajectory of your road is slippery, or if you fall, don't worry. Shake yourself off and continue on your road. Now you know where you should not tread. Are you guys going by Corinto or by Copan? Please confirm what border you're going to be crossing.
Y entonces la caravana llega a Tapachula o qué, confirme.
So then the caravan will arrive in Tapachula or what? Can you confirm?
¿A dónde se va a reunir toda la gente, pues?
Where
Pónganse vivos, si no se van a andar quedando, pues.
tell us where we're going to meet. And the next person says, open your eyes, open your eyes.
Yo veo que un solo molote que se tienen ahí, ¿qué pedo? Alimérense, machín ahí, pues, de una sola en la terminal. Entran por Aguascalientes a Guatemala.
You go through Aguascalientes into Guatemala.
Aproximadamente en 4 días están en la
Approximately 4 days you will be at the
frontera de México.
at the border of Mexico.
Cierto. Tienes razón, brother. Miro que muchos relajos se tienen ahí. Vamos a ver, primero en la terminal se arregla todo, porque muchos relajos, escucha.
There's a lot of messing around in here, and we don't have we shouldn't be messing around, he says. Good afternoon. When is the caravan leaving? Yes, there's a lot of messing around in here. We're leaving on the 15th. Yes, a lot of messing around. I'm in the city of Mexico. I arrived yesterday from Monterrey. Tell me what border we're meeting at. The same one at Petén. We're all meeting in... Al final todos nos unimos en el DF. And at the end of it, we all meet in the city of Mexico.
Ya mañana que confirmen de una sola vez por dónde van a salir para que se reúnan los del Salvador, y van agarrando la gente de Guatemala, por todo Guatemala. Ya de una buena vez repórtense ahí, pónganse firmes ahí, digan por dónde van a salir de una sola vez, pues ya los de Honduras ya saben que es en...
Yes, please tell us. The people of Salvador need to know. Everybody else, can you just pick a specific location, a specific place where we're going to meet and make it a final decision? Because everyone in Honduras knows where they're meeting.
La terminal metropolitana.
At the Metropolitan Terminal.
Ya los demás, ya cuando caigan a Guatemala, ya dicen por dónde van a entrar.
And those who are arriving from Guatemala, they can say where they're going to go through.
A Guatemala, pues ya de huevos, báquenle.
And also turn down the Bravado. The San Pedro Terminal. Does everybody know the information? Yes, that's exactly where we're going. My cousin is in there too. They're talking about new people that don't know what's going on. If they're going from Tapachula or if they're going from Palenque. These are cities in Mexico. Somebody posted a photo. Let's look at the photo. Oh, no, they're responding to this photo. Okay. I think Palenque is a better route. Someone says Tapachula. And another person says, yes, I'm already here in Mexico City waiting to take a bus. Yes, Palenque is the better way. Palenque is the better way. Yes, that's what I say. That's what I think. What part of the terminal in San Pedro Sula are we meeting? A suggestion, we should go through Tapachula. Going through Tapachula is difficult. You know that there is a way to arrive there. We should go through Mesilla. You're all new and know the information, because the ones that are asking questions are the ones that know what the route is. What part of the terminal? the last entry where the buses are, the Impala and Caribe buses, where we always unite all of the caravans. So these people, I mean, that sounds like a smuggler talking. Where we always reunite all of the caravans. I mean, is it so well known that all the caravans start off at one location? I don't know. Una sugerencia, they're talking about the suggestion to going through Mesilla instead of Tapachula. Wait for the information given by the coordinators of the group. All this talk about how this is all organic, there's no leaders. It says coordinators of the group. There are coordinators. There are people that are leaders or, what have you. What part of the terminal, someone else asks.
Oh, yo creo que me equivoqué, creo que es como en la tarde, algo así como de mediodía abajo se irán.
I think that I made a mistake. I think we're leaving in the afternoon. Somebody is responding to the suggestion of going through a different city other than Tapachula. Let's go through Palenque. It is a better route. So everybody's arguing over the route they should be taking here. Here they're talking about the terminal again. And again, it says, yes, but we always unite or reunite, meet at the last entry of the terminal where the buses for the Impala and Caribe are.
Eso no se sabe todavía, esa información no se sabe.
How many days are we going to be at the border of Mexico and Guatemala? We don't know the answer to that, he said. And then they're talking about where they're going to meet in the bus station. It doesn't really matter. Just make it to the terminal. You will see the multitude. So just gonna get it to the bus station. You'll see the group of people. When are you going to arrive in Guatemala? Someone asks. How is everything? How can we meet up with you guys? Someone's responding to the voice message that you heard. Just get to the bus station. Yes, and they're talking about just getting to the bus station. Yes, I know, but everybody's going to be divided up in the terminal because there's going to be a lot of people at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. A lot of arrivals will be going to the terminal. People from everywhere, like Choluteca, Ceiba, Colón, Copan, etc. That's why I ask. That's why I say meet up in the same location of all of the other caravans and be ready. In the name of Jesus, we're going to achieve it.
Así es, amigos, hay que tener ánimo, hay que pedirle solamente a Dios que Él lo lleve y hay que tener fe más que todo.
You have to have a lot of hope and energy and faith overall for God to help us. You'll see the multitude at the station. Someone says, but that's for the people that are coming from other places because they're going to be arriving early. Please send the link so we can add more people. Yes, you'll see that we will succeed. Someone says amen to praying to God.
En Petén será que se tienen que reunir todos los
We're all meeting up in Petén.
compatriotas de Guatemala, tanto El Salvador y los de Honduras, ahí los vamos a reunir en Petén.
in Petén from Honduras and San Salvador. We're going to all meet in Petén. Please tell us where we're going to meet up in Guatemala. There's a caravan that is leaving from Guatemala, also, Lester. Give them the link so she can join that group.
Bueno, si Dios quiere, yo me voy a integrar a la caravana, pero yo voy desde aquí en Nicaragua.
I'm going to try to join the caravan, but from Nicaragua.
Lo que pasa es que estoy por el lado de la costa. Y yo
But I'm on the coastal side,
no puedo salir de aquí como el 16.
and I can't leave here until the 16th.
El 16 salgo yo porque espero otros primos que están
Because I'm also waiting for some cousins who are,
fuera y los vamos a reunirlos. Somos 5, entonces
there's 5 of us.
ahí nos vemos, ahí los alcanzamos.
We'll catch up to you.
Yo soy de aquí en la zona sur. Si yo me voy a agarrar el bus de aquí hasta Tegucigalpa.
They're going to take the bus from where they are to Tegucigalpa. They're talking about the caravan that's leaving.
Pues mira, amigo, tiene que salir de mañana de allá para llegar aquí.
You have to leave tomorrow to arrive here
Como eso de horas de la tarde o noche.
in the afternoon or toward the evening. Okay. Can somebody tell me where the link for Guatemala is? I would be very grateful for that. Do you have the link for the people from El Salvador? So you see, they have different links for different caravans, leaving different places for different
Hola,
countries.
buenas noches, amigos. Quisieran saber si van personas de acá de Olancho.
Are people from Olancho joining the caravan? I don't know what this is. Can I hear it? Do I have to play it?
Yo soy de El Salvador, quiero viajar también en la caravana.
I'm from El Salvador. I want to travel with the caravan.
Y quiero saber a dónde nos vamos a reunir porque voy con 10 personas.
I want to know where we're going to be meeting up because I've got people with me.
Uso. Terminal mañana. Terminal. Confirmado. Copiado, pues.
Confirmed. We're meeting at the terminal. At the terminal. Confirmed.
Terminal Metropolitana. 3 o 4 tal vez esa gente ahí.
3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the Metropolitan Center Station. Keep talking about the same thing. And then, the time, the date, the year, everything who's going from Guatemala.
Necesito saber dónde va a ser la reunión de los hondureños.
Where are the Hondurans meeting up? Please drop the link in here for the people from Olancho.
Uso, ya está repitiendo. La terminal metropolitana, todos los hondureños, todos nosotros.
All of the Hondurans have to meet at the Metropolitan Station, and he's like, we're repeating ourselves now.
Vamos para allá, pues. Mañana por la tarde todos están ubicados. Amanecer allá. Miércoles a las 4 de la mañana la salida, pues.
Wednesday in the morning, we're going to leave.
Así que póngase bala.
Get ready, like a bullet. Please send the information for El Salvador. What's this? Arriving in Monterrey. They're already in Mexico. In Monterrey. That's a private vehicle. That's not a bus. That is a vehicle. Wow. I'm seeing all of this for the first time too, folks. So, attention, Caravan 2020. I communicate to the people of the caravan. People that are uploading negative messages, they will be deleted immediately. Administrators of this group chat. Signed, the administrators of the group chat. Blessings. So they got an administrator for the group chat. If you're going to post negative things, they will delete your message. And there's plenty of messages that have already been deleted if you're watching this. We're coming from Colón. Me parece bien porque está mal informados a los hermanos hondureños. Hay unos que se está diciendo, oh, yes, I'm glad that you're deleting negative messages because some people are being misinformed that they're leaving on the 31st.
Va a ser en la terminal metropolitana, carnal. Póngase buzo, ahí va a ser.
Metropolitan State, again, they're repeating the same things.
La terminal de San Pedro, la terminal metropolitana. Ya mañana tiene.
Let's see what's this.
¿Por dónde está ese que dice que el 31 saldrán? ¿Cuál 31? Aquí nadie, ustedes han oído en un medio que diga que el 31 sale.
He's like, who said that we're leaving on the 31st? That's wrong. Nobody said that. And so I'm just going to keep going ahead here. Look alive, everyone. Look alive. I heard that you need a passport to cross the border with Guatemala. How is that?
Pasaporte para la identidad suya, si me da un partida.
You don't.
Pasaporte para la identidad suya, si me da un partida.
You do not need a passport. You just need an identification. If we're crossing as wetbacks, we don't need passports. Don't let anyone fool you. We've already said we're leaving on the 15th. Someone responds with laughter and clapping and shrugs to the we're crossing as wetbacks. We don't need passports. Yeah, anybody can come in the caravans responding to the question about passport. And here's a conversation. And que horas? They're talking about the times they're supposed to be leaving. It's not very important. Stop talking about the date that we're leaving, and they're fighting about that. There's a lot of people that are misinformed. Important announcement. Being in Mexico, don't let people fool you, telling you that they're going to transport you. Because I traveled with the mother caravan that left on the 10th of April from Honduras this past year, and buses arrived that would tell us that they're going to transport all of our people who are eager to arrive in the United States. And they started getting on those buses. And when they had already gotten on the buses, they had filled about 10 buses with people. Then immigration arrived and they took them away and they deported them. So don't let them fool you. Just keep going on your designated road and everything will be fine, God willing. That's interesting. People are still arguing about the date there. Hello, I'm from Copan. I'm using a number that is Mexican. I need information to meet up with you guys. And people are still fighting about that other thing. When are we leaving? The 15th or tomorrow? God, people are dumb in here. I'm sorry. It's like the same thing over and over again. I want information about the caravan leaving Guatemala. I just came in here. I'm leaving tomorrow to the Metropolitan Station. Blah, blah, blah. I want information. Here's the information. Tomorrow we're leaving. Wednesday. So this is all about, the technicalities of time and place and terminals and borders. And I'm more interested in finding discussions about why people are going. So the passport thing, it doesn't matter, huh? I'm from Lorenzo Valle and I'm going to be leaving at 4 in the morning.
por eso hago la pregunta.
I saw it on the news. They're saying in Guatemala they are asking for passports. That's why I'm asking about it.
¿Qué pasaporte ni qué 8 cuartos? Allí vamos firmes, pues, allí.
Passport, schmassport. Who cares?
¿Qué? Firmes, firmes, pues.
We're firm. We're firm.
Pónganse firmes, allí no hay pasaporte, allí el todo es
We don't need a passport.
echarle ganas a caminar
You just need to have, make an effort and keep walking.
y vámonos en corto.
And then there we go. It's this. If God is in front of you, no, you have nothing to fear.
Porque los guatemaltecos vienen también en caravana, ¿para qué chingados pasaporte?
The Guatemalans are also traveling in a caravan. What the F do they need a passport for? Todos los que viven fuera de San Pedro Sula esta mañana a las 4 de la mañana, they're talking about the location of the meetup for the people leaving in the caravan. Oscar.
Así es. Solo es de unirse. Todos juntos. La unión hace la fuerza.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we have to worry about. We just need to be united. United, we are more powerful. And how are they going to be asking for passports from so many people?
Y hay un informe aquí en México sobre pinche Juan Orlando.
There's a news piece on the president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernández, here in Mexico.
Dice que agarró $1,000,000 al Chapo para pura
So apparently he took $1 million from Chapo Guzman
campaña política y en
for his political campaign
Honduras. Ese pinche viejo es mafioso.
in Honduras. That effing guy is a mafia dude.
Es hijo de su puta madre.
Son of his whore mother.
Ya hasta su hermano está en el bote y él
Even his sister is in jail now.
sigue de cabrón.
And that effer is still there in power,
Pasando de verga.
acting like a beep.
Yo voy a llegar allá como a las 3 de la tarde.
I'll be there at 3 in the afternoon.
De Quimojará, tengo que pasar Santa Elena, tengo que pasar.
He's naming all the towns he's passing.
Así es.
God, I hate that guy. Okay. Good afternoon. When is the... We seek refugees in Honduras. They're killing us. Oh, we seek refuge in Honduras. We are being killed. Time to leave. This is the January 15 caravan. Like they have a poster like they're going to a frickin' movie. Jeebs.
El mensaje en todo en general que es, recordemos que dejamos familias,
Remember, we're leaving our families,
muchos dejamos nuestros padres,
our parents,
muchos dejamos nuestros hijos,
our children,
nuestros hogares, nuestras esposas,
our home, our wife,
familia.
our family.
Si vamos allá, cuando ya estemos allá en Estados Unidos, no los creamos ya superiores.
When we get to the
Digamos,
U.S.,
yo estoy aquí y allá ellos que miren que hagan, no. Si vamos y cruzamos allá es por sacar adelante a nuestra familia.
don't think of yourselves as better than the people back at home. We're going to the United States so that we can make a better life for our families.
Dios los bendecirá mucho, 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 mucho a todos y a cada uno de nosotros.
And God will bless each and every one of us.
Pero también nosotros de esa bendición tenemos que compartir que es con nuestras familias que quedan en nuestro país.
And we have to share that blessing with our families back home.
Porque si los vamos con un objetivo es por sacar de la pobreza, o sea, de sacar de la vida pobre o triste que vive nuestra familia en nuestro país.
Because if our goal is to go to the United States so we can pull our family out of poverty, the sad poverty that they live in this country. Notice they're not talking about getting killed. They're not talking about imminent threat to their lives, which is the only reason you can really seek asylum.
Para que vivan, tengan una buena vida, nuestros hijos, nuestros padres, tal vez no,
so that our children, our parents can have a better life.
no lo pudieron dar a nosotros, pero nosotros como hijos podemos dárselo a ellos.
Our parents couldn't give us a better life as their children, but now as grown children, we can give them a better life.
Entonces voy a este punto. Cuando ya estemos allá, no los olvidemos de nuestras familias de aquí, de nuestro.
So what I'm trying to say is that when we get to the U.S., when we reach our goal, let's not forget about our families here at home.
Que algo sí les voy a decir. Si los vamos a ir a Estados Unidos, y vamos a ir nosotros a darle la gran vida, que voy a andar aquí, para allá en mi carro, que voy a...
Because if you're just going to the U.S. to have a good life, that you're going to be like, oh, I'm driving around in my new car,
Comer aquí, tu familia en tu país,
going out to eat here and there. Meanwhile, your family back home
y en lo mismo, la misma miseria,
continue in the same misery,
la misma pobreza.
the same
Entonces,
poverty.
¿para qué te moviste de tu país y
Then why did you even leave your country?
prometiste que lo ibas a hacer por sacar adelante a tu familia?
When you promised to do it in order to lift your family out of poverty.
No por ir a cambiar ya puesto allá, que tu mentalidad cambie y que los trates como
Not to go to the United States and have your whole mentality change and start treating people
cualquier escoria. Porque hay
like they're trash.
muchos que así son, ya cuando están allá se
Because there's a lot of people that turn out like that when they get to the U.S.
olvidan, a veces viene, tal vez los hijos lo llaman, papá, mira que necesito.
And they forget about their families, and sometimes their parents even call their family members call them and say, "Hey, Dad, I need something,"
Yo te aviso, no puedo, ahorita no puedo, solo no puedo, solo no
and they respond, "I can't right now. I'll let you know. I can't help you."
puedo. Ah, les digo, $50, $20, $30 que le mandes tú a un familiar.
You send a little bit of money, $20, $30, $50 that you're sending to family members back home.
Es algo, pero que se lo mandes con amor, con cariño,
It's something. It's small, I know, but you send it with love.
que apoyes a tu familia con amor, Dios verá eso.
That to support your family with that love, which is money, and God will see that.
Que recordemos, así como entramos a Estados Unidos, así mismo Dios los puede castigar y los puede poner de regreso.
And if you don't heed that warning, you could be punished. Just like you were allowed to enter the United States, you could be returned.
Si hay muchos, ustedes miran las noticias, si hay muchos, tienen tantos años allá, pero ¿qué? ¿Cómo fueron con su familia? Fueron miserables, no los
And there's a lot of people already that are living the dream. They got to the United States. They didn't help their families.
apoyaban, miraron de menos a su familia, porque cuando ellos estuvieron allá tuvieron todo. Cuando vienen para acá de regreso y piensan que aquí lo tienen todo.
And then those people, they get used to that life, and someday they get turned back. They return to Honduras. They think they're going to have things the same way.
Solo quién es el único que te tiende la mano. Son tus padres. Son tus padres, porque ellos serán los únicos, que sea como seas, haya sido un hijo malo, una forma que cuando estuviste allá no te acordaste de darles una llamada, saludarlos.
And your parents are the only ones that are always going to help you no matter what. Even if you ignored them while you were in the States.
Mandarles cuando están su cumpleaños, cada fin de año darles, o cada quincena, cada semana.
Send them something every 15 days, every payday. God sees everything.
¿Y qué? ¿A dónde vas a dar? A donde ellos. Sea como sea.
Where will you end up? With them.
Con los brazos abiertos recibiéndote.
Your parents will always be waiting for you.
Ellos saben lo que es amor, acordarse
They know what love
de
is.
su prójimo, de su hijo, de su familiar.
Remembering
Entonces, familia,
your
espero
family.
que tomemos esto en cuenta bastante y
Keep
que-
that in mind.
Yo sé que muchos van a decir que ya les aburro, pero
Some people are probably bored already,
es la verdad.
but it's the truth.
Vamos todos juntos para allá, vamos unidos.
We're together, we're united.
Entonces, siempre pensemos en ese objetivo.
Always think about that
Todos
objective.
salimos de aquí de nuestro país el día que...
Okay, enough of that.
Bueno, pues ya estamos listos. Bueno, yo
We're
estoy
ready.
listo acá a las 6 va. No sé quiénes están.
So he's just talking about being ready.
Pobres de vivos, pobres
pase, vivos. Que la visa para la USA es la caravana, mijo. Abusados.
The visa.
Yo estoy aquí en el DF, aquí en México. Soy catracho 100% y lo que les digo,
I'm in
de
Mexico
aquí del
City.
DF para allá es donde más unida tiene que ir la caravana.
That's where you have to be
Por la
most,
maña, por la pinche mafia.
you have to be the most careful once you reach Mexico City, and you have to be most united after you leave Mexico City as a caravan because of the mafia here. Wow. That's true. That's right. Exactly. All these other people responding to that. I've been deported for 2 weeks from San Antonio. Things are ugly there. And they're not going to allow you to pass. They have already sent communication. I've traveled with 2 caravans and none of them made it through. Look. United States will send agents to the border to support border security. Whoa. Wow, they're even looking at news stories here. Watch out, that just came out in the news just today. Somebody else posted it again. I don't know. I'm declining that. Go away.
Solo Dios nos puede parar, hermano. Solo Dios.
Only God can stop us. Only God. Well, I don't know. That you are assured your first crossing in the city of Tecún Uman. It's easier to cross there. The government of Mexico said that they will support immigrants. Yo no me voy. Esa caravana las agarra los. Yeah. But I'm not going with that caravan because the federal police in Mexico will and the Marines will stop you. Simon, the president from our country, will support you. Ahí la van a cagar porque la fuerza estadounidense estará tapando en Poptún. Señores, ¿quién dirige esto? No vayan a Petén, salgan como la primera. That's where you're going to screw up because they're going to Petén. It says they're going to go in through Petén. You're going to screw up there because the U.S. forces are going to block you at Poptún. Gentlemen, why are you not going the way that you went the first time? Do not go through Petén.
¿Qué pedo con ustedes? Ya sabe que mañana la terminal a las 4 de la tarde, toda la gente en movimiento ahí, pues toda la gente que vive en otros lugares, ya sabe, viajar en bus, pero para la terminal. Se ubica toda la familia, todos nosotros somos una familia, los vamos a unir.
We're a big family, we're meeting at the terminal.
Vamos a estar pues, amanecer a las 4 de la mañana salimos en vuelo pues, póngase bala.
We're flying out,
A caminar y con la ayuda de Dios vamos a estar para allá, pues vamos para adelante.
And we're going to start walking and we're going to go forward.
De acuerdo, la gran terminal mañana metro.
Okay, same stuff about the terminal. Is it true they're coming on Wednesday? Stop asking if it's true that the caravan is leaving. It's confirmed. Okay, same stuff. We're all going with faith in God. No. ¿Cómo van a creer Guatemala? No creo Guatemala. No hará eso. I don't think Guatemala will do that. Taking position as a government.
Está bueno, Dios los bendiga a todos, Dios los bendiga a todos. Yo lo más que les digo, pues que con cuidado, la verdad, cosas, porque yo me fui a la caravana de junio, la verdad, cosas, y cuando estamos en la ciudad de Hidalgo, los están esperando, caminamos 6 horas, caminamos, a la gente los tenían bien rodeados, toda la fuerza federal, tenía la fuerza marina, y un montón de policías los estaban cuidando, y con los helicópteros y todo, y habían como más de 10 buses para subir a toda la gente, y acá y toda la gente, la verdad, nomás corrimos 500, pero de los 6,7,000 que íbamos, nomás 500 los salvamos para esa caravana que íbamos el junio del año pasado. Y
He's talking about going in the last June's caravan. So a lot of these people, as you've noticed, have traveled with other caravans and failed, and traveled in sometimes in more than one caravan and didn't get across, and they're doing it again. I mean, I also went in May, I went in June, he says. And they stopped us in Puebla the same way. The train was surrounded, and the police were all over the streets. So good luck to you guys, because it wasn't very successful. I got all the way to Piedras Negras when I went up there in June. And then I crossed the river. And when I was going into San Antonio, that's where they caught me. And they gave me 5 months of prison. That's what they're giving people now, 5 months. In the United States. Holy cow, did you hear that? Duke, will you do me a favor? Message Chris on Messenger that I'm doing a live stream and I can't talk right now. Okay? That's where they're going to load up, because the United States forces will be stopping people at Poptune. So they're still talking about that. So there's also hesitancy. There's people here that have attempted more than once to come to the United States, have been stopped in Mexico, have been incarcerated or detained in the United States for months, and here they are again with a new caravan.
Buenas noches a todos. Aquí de Guatemala también. Ahí solamente para dar aliento hay que ahí sí que los hermanos que vienen de Honduras y de El Salvador.
Wanted to give people hope
Pues que no se detenga más.
from Honduras and El Salvador.
Que aquí en Guatemala también vamos a apoyar con otra caravana, pues.
We're also going to support the caravan with our caravan of our own here from Guatemala.
Vamos a unir. Y si se van a ir por Petén, pues yo pienso que es otra travesía diferente a la de la vez pasada, pero
If y'all want to go through Petén, it's different than the last time we went through, but
quizás ahí va a salir mejor, y eso de que Poptún
maybe it'll turn out better, because the whole thing with Poptune,
tal vez no se pueda pasar por algún motivo. Yo pienso
you might not be able to cross through there for whatever reason.
que caravana es caravana, y como dijo otro por ahí, la unión hace la fuerza.
But you know what that somebody in here said earlier, caravans are caravans, and there's power in numbers.
Entonces démosle y para adelante va, démosle. Tenemos que traspasar esas fronteras y llegar al
just put in the effort and let's just do it.
destino, pues, que nos hemos ya puesto en la mira, ¿va? Entonces entrémosle con ganas y
We got it in our sights, so let's go full force.
Miren, pinches putos, yo estoy aquí en México a la verga y...
Oh my God, this guy's got such a dirty mouth. Look, you, he used the F word, but for gay people, okay?
Y al Chile...
I'm here in Mexico, and the truth is...
Pues, no hay paro de caravanas, vamos sobres, fierro. Ya me tienen harto la verga, ya se sabe que vamos y fierro, pues.
So, the truth is, firepower. The firepower is what we need. He's talking about weapons.
De huevos, pero digo porque yo estoy aquí en el DF y me meneo para todos lados.
I'm already here in Mexico City, and I move around everywhere I want to go. Monterrey, San Luis Potosí. I go everywhere I want. And I know how things are already here. There's no one stopping you. The only place you had to really worry about is at the border with the United States, with those effing border agents. What? This guy's violent and dangerous. This guy, he said something there at the end. I missed it. I don't want to play the whole thing again, but he said something about the border agents in the U.S. So Border Patrol, U.S. Border Patrol, and he said something about the U.S. Border Patrol there. That guy's dangerous. Okay. You just have to be brave. They're going to cross at Corinto, somebody says, but they're coming in through Petén. There's no sense in coming through Petén if this caravan is fearless, as the first ones were. The best place to cross is Tecún Umán at the border city of Ciudad Hidalgo, Mexico. The president of Mexico has already said he will support the migrants. Notice how Mexican policies and the president of Mexico's, message, what the migrants are hearing is that their mass migrations and in these caravans are welcomed. I mean, that's what they're repeating here. I went to Tecún Umán. I went through Tecún Umán in the June caravan last year, and we were at Tecún Umán in June. 8,000, 7,000 people. And we had to cross like at 6 o'clock in the morning, the whole caravan. And we walked for like 6 or 7 hours once we crossed into Mexico. And they were waiting for us. They had like a net, a drag net ready for us. And they had 10 buses waiting with immigration from Mexico. And the Marines were there, and the federal police were there as well. And out of all of those 8,000 people, only 500 of us were. But, in the name of God, we wish you luck. I'm not going to do the caravan again. I've already taken 2 caravans to the U.S., and both of them were detained. So this guy has learned his lesson. And it's probably come at the price of several thousands of dollars and many months lost, and probably some time spent in jail. I think this is the same guy that spent 5 months in jail, right? In detention. And he's like, yeah, screw this. I did it twice already. I got stopped. I went to jail, and now I'm not going to get in another caravan. Well, they're going to like it or lump it, because this caravan is going for, basically for the win with everything we have. This guy's responding to the guy that says he won't join the caravan again because it failed, right? He's like, oh, that's great. That's great. Do what you want, man. Stay home. But don't, he's like, don't harsh my mellow here. We're going to go, and we want these people to have hope. You know what? Maybe those times were bad luck, and we're going to have better luck. Because God is coming with us. Well, you saying God wasn't with that other dude? And with the force of God, we're heading that way, he says. If that story is true, and there were 10 buses waiting, immigration buses, to carry off all those people, how did they transport 7 or 8,000 people you said were in the caravan? And now they doubt this guy's story is even true.
Desde ahí deducir lo que estás hablando.
Está bueno que van todos así, pero el problema es cuando ya están en Guatemala, en medio de Guatemala y todo el pedo.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine if you want to go like this, but the problem happens when you get to Guatemala.
La gente se aparta todos, se van uno por dos lados, se van en bus.
Everybody starts breaking off into their own. Some people go on buses, some people go on foot.
Y toda esa gente se aparta, porque así pasó con esta gana que me fui yo en junio.
And that's what happened in the caravan that I went with in June.
Íbamos 8,000 por todos y toda la gente desaparó.
And then everything got messed up when we got to Guatemala. Everyone went their separate ways.
También allá en Ciudad Hidalgo, cuando la policía los quiso parar,
When the police tried to stop us in Ciudad Hidalgo,
toda la gente nos quiso apoyar para seguir adelante. ¿Qué hicieron? Salieron corriendo todos.
people didn't want to stay together. They didn't want to support us in unity, and they all started running.
Uno por otro lado, por no ir para el frente, nada, pero la gente se fue corriendo por todos lados y como que ya las agarraron atrás de todos.
And they ran in every which way direction, but it didn't stop them from being detained.
Gente agarraron, pero bueno, en el nombre de Dios para que les vaya muy bien y ahora quiero que pase.
But whatever, in the name of God, good luck, and I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
Porque es lo que pasó conmigo, ¿me entiendes? Yo
But that's what happened to me.
llegué hasta Estados Unidos, llegué hasta antes de San Antonio.
I made it all the way to the United States. I went to San Antonio.
Pero me agarró la migración cabrona de Estados Unidos, me agarraron.
But the effing Border Patrol, the immigration agents of the United States caught me.
Si te agarran en migración de Estados Unidos, te están dando castigo hasta de 5.
And if they catch you, the immigration agents catch you in the United States, they're punishing people. They're giving them
6 meses. Yo estuve
5 or 6 months of jail time.
6 meses estuve encerrado yo.
I was in there for 6 months. Oh, now he upped it another month.
Yo apenas vine el diciembre 30 cayó aquí en Honduras.
I just got home December 30th in Honduras. Whoa. Isn't this fascinating, folks? Sorry, I can't really read your comments right now. I know that I see people's comments scrolling by and questions and whatnot, and I cannot. Hopefully, Nemo's got this. Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God in heaven above. Oh, no, don't do that. Did you see that this whole thing moved on me?
I have not seen it yet. This has a little bit of delay on this end, but I'm assuming, yeah, there was a bit of a...
Because somebody keeps posting in here.
So then you lose your place.
So I lost my place, and I'm going to cry. And I got to go back and find... Well, obviously that wasn't in there.
Sounds like this where you're like, everyone shut up.
Let's see how far back we can go with that. It's like the Ferris wheel.
Fierro, pues, fierro ahí.
Okay, I'm finding where I'm at.
Bueno, y linda noche ahí mañana. Los checamos primeramente Dios y pues ahí estamos firmes siempre en contacto. Mañana creo que me voy a perder en todo el día porque pues creo que toca jale para mañana, pero...
Let's see, I don't know.
Ya me voy de mi país, aquí no puedo vivir. Bueno, ahí en ese caso de que si pasa...
I never saw that map. Do you see how many people are posting in these things? There's a lot. I hate that this thing moved on me. I want to cry right now.
Ándale, tienes razón, viejo, tienes razón, disculpa.
Dear goodness gracious. Okay, I think I'm getting close.
Así es. Entonces ahí vamos a estar y pues ahí vamos a estar en el chat.
No. I don't remember seeing that either. Why? Okay.
Desde hoy tienen que salir desde hoy ya los que les interesa ir en la caravana. Como que caravana es cuando todos vienen juntos. Te digo que yo no traía mucho dinero en la primera.
Compañero, que... Bueno, pues no, hombre, pues entonces dejen de chingar ya con ese tema de ese...
Oh my God.
No, pues Simón, así no.
Nel, carnal, yo aquí llevo un chingo en mí.
Así es, compañero. El que va a dar mensaje negativo, mejor que...
Simón, güey, estás hablando en la neta, pues el vato que se una ahí al grupo.
Amigo, buenas noches.
Oh my gosh, this got ugly. This turned into some kind of a brawl here. Okay, here we go.
Denle fierro, carnal, denle fierro. Ustedes mandan, váyanse todos, no se preocupen.
Oh,
Eso de que solo se salvaron 500 es pura...
oh, they're fighting about this. Very interesting.
Hombre, Simón, está bueno, quédese, compa. Y toda la que está decidida dice, pues vamos para allá, pues no te echarle ganas. A ver, las otras veces no había suerte, pues esta vez para nosotros.
I found my spot.
Dios va con nosotros y pues...
I'm putting my finger here. Okay.
Si solo eran 10 buses los que habían ahí.
If there's only 10 buses, then how'd they do it?
Está bueno que van todos así, pero el problema es cuando ya están en Guatemala.
Okay. So they're talking about that guy. Oops. What did I just do?
Did you accidentally tap the corner?
Did I accidentally tap the corner?
Yeah, where it's...
Yo estuve en Tucumán con la caravana que llegó en junio. Yo me fui en junio con la caravana.
No, I'm good. And then it... Oh, it did it again!
Oh my God.
I swear I'm going to cry. I finally found my spot, and then they took it away. I hate them. I don't know who they are, but I need them to shut the hell up right now. Well, actually, I'm getting a better idea of how big this thing is. So I just want to let people know that the guy that was basically warning folks that he, had a very bad experience, basically went and all these people got arrested and got deported, and he spent 6 months in jail in the US. That those people are, and he's being attacked for that. How can 7,000 people fit in 10 buses, right? That guy is a clown. Maybe 1,000 people could fit. A friend wants to go through Rio Dulce y Sabal. In June, no caravans left to the U.S., my friends. So they're calling. But we have to be together.
No hay pedo, mi perro, si usted tiene lana ahí, cómo vivir o apoya pinches corrupciones ahí, pues no hay pedo, ahí quédese.
You know what? Dude, he's talking to the old man that spent time in jail. You know what? If you have money and you have a way of staying where you are, then do it, dog. Stay in your country and keep supporting that corruption.
Ahí le voy a llevar comida a Juan Orlando, no se preocupe.
Juan Orlando will come and feed you. That's the president, dictator in Honduras. Don't worry about it. They're making fun of him. Exacto. So they're talking about when they're leaving again, and they're making fun of the guy.
Vale más que salió como que la sentía que eliminarlo iba.
I think we maybe should eliminate that dude from the conversation. And then this person says, sorry folks, I had a problem here with my phone. I don't know what's going on. Fixed it.
El vato que se une para opinar mal de la pinche caravana, mejor que no se una al grupo de la caravana.
You know what? The guy that's giving bad opinions about our caravan, maybe he shouldn't be in the caravan group.
Verga, que no opine, pues.
And screw him. Don't let him opine anymore.
Que se saque la verga allí.
Get him the hell out of here, basically. That guy says, a vulgar word for penis over and over and over again. The same one used by pendeja for Trump. Yeah, that's this criminal and her talk the same way. Yeah, they got rid of that guy.
Todo el respeto que usted se merece, mi amigo. Si a usted le fue mal, si usted ya anduvo allá rebotando y le fue mal, pues en primer lugar creo que tiene que ver mucho el comportamiento que usted tuvo.
So he's saying to the guy that went to jail, with all due respect, you were already over there and bouncing around and things went badly for you, but that, probably is a reflection of your own behavior.
Todo el respeto que usted se merece, mi amigo. Si a usted le fue mal, si usted ya anduvo allá rebotando y le fue mal, pues en primer lugar creo que tiene que ver mucho el comportamiento que usted tuvo. Solo escúchese cómo está hablando. Analícese primero cómo está hablando. Lo primero.
And your attitude, just listen to the way you're talking. Listen to the way you're expressing yourself.
Segundo, las matemáticas son muy simples. Dice que iban 7,000 a 8,000 personas. Se escaparon 500. De 8,000 o 7,000 serían 7,500, 6,500. Habían 10 buses. Y lograron caber todas esas personas ahí.
So you're telling us that the other thing is very contradictory. You're telling us that 7,500 people that got caught fit in 10 buses?
¿Qué tipo de buses eran?
What kinds of buses were they?
Tiene que analizar primero antes de hablar. No tiene que hablar al molón.
We should analyze what you're saying. You shouldn't speak out of turn without.
Y es cierto, las caravanas del tiempo atrás, amigo, la palabra lo llama tiempo atrás, tiempo pasado. Las caravanas que iban en el tiempo anterior.
Yeah, and you know what? The guy is talking about past caravans. They're the caravans of the past for a reason. It happened in the past. The new caravans are better equipped. Past caravans were very disordered. They were doing things that whatever they wanted, and we're talking about we're going to do things different. So we would like to ask you, sir, friend, that keeps talking about all of the negativity and the bad things that happened to you in the past caravans. Keep your comments to yourself, okay? Thanks for trying to discourage us from leaving. But the truth is, we are very encouraged. But everything you're saying, it's like we took a bath in oil and it just slides right off of us. Yeah, if you don't have anything better to do than to try to discourage this caravan from leaving, then you're wasting your time. You're not going to reach your objective. All of the people are very encouraged to leave. Because they have families and they're tired of the same situation. Note, once again, this guy is speaking in general, the people in this new caravan, which are gung-ho for the U.S., they're leaving for reasons of poverty, to improve their income, not because they're about to get killed, not because they're seeking asylum. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one.
Simón, güey, estás hablando en la neta, pues el vato que se una ahí al grupo de nosotros, la caravana, pues que no hable chingaderas de mierda, pues que se quede ahí con el...
Yeah, you're right. That guy that keeps on talking all that poop, the shiz about the caravans, he needs to stop. He likes the president, Juan Orlando. Let him stay here in Honduras then, the effer. Juan Hernandez can feed him.
Ahí déjenlo, hay que, por lo menos que lo ponga de guardia, va. A veces así le da.
Maybe he could make him his guard.
Ah, qué pedo. Ahí el que se quiere ir, pues que se va, el que no que se quede, pues nosotros vamos para allá, vamos para adelante, pues.
But if he wants to stay home, let him stay home. Eliminate him from the group. Who did you eliminate? Someone asks.
Así es, compañero. El que va a dar mensaje negativo, mejor que se vaya.
Yeah, that's right, friend. Whoever's giving negative messages, better just leave.
No, y vamos a la mentira que dice que en junio. Si salió fue el 10 de abril, yo me fui a caravana. Sí lo...
And that's a lie about that he left in a caravan in June. Maybe April. I was with the April caravan.
Agarraron, que era la caravana madre.
It was the mother caravan, and they did stop it.
Pero no que me diga que agarraron a toda la caravana.
But they didn't crab everyone like he says.
Agarraron una parte.
They stopped a part of it.
La otra parte, cierta cantidad de personas que se fueron están en México.
And the other part of it, they're in Mexico.
Están en México. La otra cierta cantidad.
Another quantity, he doesn't say how many, are still in Mexico.
Están en Estados Unidos. Pero no
And another quantity, he doesn't say how much, are in the United States.
que venga diciendo que todos los agarraron en la...
So this lie he's telling that they got all of them, that they were all, practically all of them were caught.
Que todos los deportaron, que de ahí con los 5 los salvamos.
That all of them were deported and only 5 were saved. I think he meant to say 500.
Pura casaca. Estas son las personas que la verdad que... No
This is a person that, the truth is,
sé para qué se meten a los grupos.
I don't even know what he's doing in this group.
Pero vale que como que la sintió porque a eliminarlo iba.
But he felt it because I was going to eliminate him.
Un chingo en México
No, dude, man. I've been here a whole bunch of time in Mexico.
y o sea, y pues, ¿qué es esa payasada que se metieron 7,000 en 5 buses? ¿Cómo va a caber 7,000 personas en 5 buses?
And what's that bull about all those people, 7,000 people fitting in 5 buses? They keep changing the story here.
No, pues Simón, así nomás, mi compa, así nomás. El punto es que, gracias a Dios, yo no soy de ese tipo de gobierno. mi tipo de gobierno es, o sea, Guatemala y todo ese pedo.
I don't know about that government. My government is Guatemala.
Pero lo que quiero saber yo, en qué punto se van a reunir todos del grupo, o sea, toda la caravana para salir y...
I just want to know where you guys are going to be meeting.
No! Saber dónde va a ser el lugar exacto donde se van a reunir todos.
Wow, it kept playing and it still moved. I thought if it was playing, it wouldn't do that. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. So that turned into a fight. Oh, God. We're close.
Vaya, gracias. Ahorita, vaya, pues me la agregan ahí, por favor.
Simón, ya estuvo, ya.
Okay, so they're talking about logistics here.
Pues sí, no, está bien, pásalo y...
Amigo, fíjense que una chava ahorita...
Let's see. I'm close.
Ánimo, muchacha.
El que haga ese tipo de mamadas. Fierro, puro para adelante.
No, pues ese es el pedo, pues entonces vamos a...
Bueno, pues ustedes saben qué pedo, pues así que...
Compañero, que quisiera hacer una pregunta.
¡No!
El miércoles salimos a las 5 de la mañana, ¿no? Pero nos vamos a ir
Does anybody know a hack so I can stop this from happening?
Ok, porque yo estoy esperando unos amigos míos y ellos también se quieren ir, ¿no? Y quiero esperarlos también, no sé, tal vez ellos no... Si nos vamos caminando, tal vez nos podrían alcanzar, ¿verdad?
Pónganse vivos. Que la visa para la USA es la caravana, mijo.
Okay, this is stuff I've already seen. Oh my God, it did it again. Okay, guys, this is where I start murdering people because I can't get through this without it changing or moving. It's awful.
Si es pueblo, él es el único que nos puede apoyar en...
Okay, I'm close.
Que ese tal pasaporte no importa.
Okay, they're talking about the passport there. I already went through that. That's the article.
Miren, pinches puto, yo estoy...
That guy's a jerk. The guy's got a potty mouth.
Puro bla bla bla, ya no tener que hacer ya. ¿Cómo van a tener 20 pinches policías o 20 de migración
20 buses,
7,000 personas?
7,000 people. They're still arguing about that crap.
Denle fierro, carnales, denle fierro, ustedes mandan, váyanse todos, no se preocupen, que Dios los bendiga a todos y todo el pedo, ¿verdad? La cosa, pues yo no vuelvo a tocar caravana, porque esas caravanas que van así por veces, uno se va por otro lado y otro por otro lado, no, hombre, así no se puede, la verdad, cosa, no se van todos.
Simón, no, hombre, está buena la vuelta, pues ese vato que no hay que pedo, pues, ya él está acá, pues si no se quiere ir, pues que se quede durmiendo, pues no, todos para allá, vamos a echarle ganas, pues con la fe en Dios y todo, pues bueno, pues.
That's the guy that they're arguing with. Don't come with the caravan.
Pero mi perro, si usted tiene lana ahí, ¿cómo?
Stay in your country. Don't care about that.
Yo le voy a decir algo, que el vato que se une para opinar mal de la pinche caravana, mejor que no se une.
Okay, same stuff.
Ni el carnal, yo aquí llevo...
No. Okay.
No, mi hermano, eso es pura mentira. Y desde que él dijo que la caravana...
Exactamente, el que quiera quedar que se quede, el que
Who wants to stay home,
su camino, pues,
then let him stay home.
la caravana se hizo para valientes.
The caravan is for people who are courageous.
Está hablando mierdas ahí.
And the guy that's talking shiz about the caravan,
Elimínalos y
eliminate him.
solo Dios sabe lo que va a pasar en el camino y si
Only
vamos
God
con
knows what
fe,
will happen.
Dios nos va a ayudar en todo el camino.
God will help us if we have faith.
Bueno, pues no, hombre, pues entonces dejen de chingar ya con ese tema de ese vato, hombre. Ese vato
Yeah,
ya está
please
fuera
stop
del
talking
grupo,
about
ya,
that guy. We
déjenlo
already
fuera,
kicked him
pues
out of the
ese
group.
vato ya quedó con Juan Orlando, nosotros vamos para allá, pues.
He's going to stay here with Juan Orlando, and we're going over there. I don't want to take my finger off of it.
Compañero, que quisiera hacer una pregunta, no sé, el miércoles salimos a las 5 de la mañana, ¿no? Pero nos vamos a ir caminando por todo San Pedro.
We're going to walk through all of San Pedro.
Porque yo estoy esperando unos amigos míos y
I'm waiting for
ellos
some
también
friends.
se quieren ir, ¿no? Y
They want to come with us.
quiero esperarlos también, no sé, tal vez ellos no, si nos vamos caminando, tal vez nos podrían alcanzar, ¿verdad?
Maybe they can catch up to us. Yo quiero salir, pero no llevo mucha plata. ¿Qué hago? I want to come, but I don't have a lot of money. What do I do? Don't worry about that. God always sends angels. Do you mean smugglers? I think they spelled smugglers wrong. Being at the terminal, you will be given the route to leave San Pedro Sula toward Puerto Cortés.
Buenas noches, mi amigo.
Good evening.
La caravana es como quien le dice caminata.
The caravan is a walk,
Trayecto
a marathon.
del camino hasta que se llegue a su destino es caminando.
You walk all the way.
Bueno, pues ustedes saben qué pedo, pues así que, bueno, mañana.
Fine, you know what the deal is.
Mañana todos en la tarde en la gran terminal, pues y ahí no chinguen más, y ya saben qué pedo.
Okay?
¿Qué pedo? Esos vatos que están hablando mal ahí, pues ahí déjenlos, que se...
The people that are talking badly, leave them back.
Bueno, mañana todos en la tarde en la gran
shoot.
terminal, pues y ahí no chinguen más, y ya saben qué
Leave
pedo.
us alone. You know what's
¿Saben
going
qué
on.
pedo? Esos vatos que están hablando mal ahí, pues ahí déjenlos, que se queden aquí con el pinche Juan Orlando que tienen acá, pues esos vatos, y nosotros vamos para allá, va. Pues si lo mandan seguridad, pues está bueno, pues hay que recibirla, no hay que decirle que no, pues si nosotros vamos para adelante. Saben, mañana pues con todas sus extras, todos los viáticos ya, pues vamos en caminata, ¿cuál paga? De buses, de carro, ¿cuál paga? Pues si lo dan jalón, pues hay que echarle ganas, pero no hay que irlos todos.
If someone
porque
gives us a
vamos en
ride,
camino,
fine. Go together.
Zapata, pues qué pedo.
No, pues ese es el pedo, pues entonces vamos a ver qué ondas y pues a reunirlos en un solo lugar para que todos salgamos todos juntos y ya
We'll get together in a single
qué ondas, ¿no?
location.
Y
We'll leave
estamos
together.
seguros y pues vamos y arre con toda, ¿no? Y pues hay que ponerlos las pilas.
Pues mire, mi amigo,
Look, friend.
sus compañeros de dónde vienen, porque el punto de reunión sería mañana en horas de la noche.
We're going to meet at night
Y ahí de la terminal, pues
at the
ahí
terminal.
ya la ruta ya se sabe por dónde es.
We already know the
Entonces,
route.
tendrían que estar mañana,
They'd have to be there
eso
tomorrow.
sí les voy a decir. No que ya el día 15 vayan a estar cuando ya sean las 4 o 5 de la mañana, que espérenme, que miren que voy en camino.
You can't be asking for us to wait for you, saying we're en route or whatever. If you're not there,
Cuando ya digamos,
when we leave, then you got left behind. Okay?
así que si sus amigos van a
So if
unirse,
your friends are going to try and catch up with
tienen que
us,
estar mañana
they
en
got to
horas
be
de la
there.
tarde o horas de la noche, o llegar en horas de la madrugada a la terminal de San Pedro Sula.
We got to be at the terminal on time.
Que yo no traía mucho dinero la
Oh my
primera
God, it
caravana que
moved
me vine,
even
estoy
while I
aquí
was
en
holding
Chiapas
it.
todavía, lo que pasa es que yo no podía subir porque voy con mis dos niñas y voy
I'm going with my two daughters.
yo voy subiendo despacio y ahorita que vienen ustedes en camino yo me voy con esa caravana subir hasta allá arriba.
I'm going all the way up
Porque
there.
ya me vine ya casi la última y ellos no subieron hasta allá arriba, entonces yo me quedé estancada acá. Ahorita que ustedes vienen yo me vengo y yo le digo que yo me vine con 3,000 pesos nada más.
I only brought
3,000
3,000
hondureños
pesos,
me viene nada más. Y a mí me ha costado, créanme que no es
and
fácil,
it's cost
pero
me.
tampoco difícil. Dios siempre le pone
It's
ángeles,
very difficult.
arcángeles, querubines y serafines alrededor de uno. No pierda la esperanza. Que
Don't
vamos a
lose
subir
your
hasta
hope.
arriba. Se lo digo por experiencia, porque tengo varios amigos que están en Estados Unidos.
I've been here
Se
for
lo
months in the
digo a uno
U.S.
que me he quedado porque, ¿me entiende? Bueno, cosas de la vida, no puedo explicar mucho mi vida privada.
I can't tell you a lot about my private life, but I'll say is that God sends angels your way. Can you please come and deal with this thing? It's really bothering me. Some app is stopping over and over, and it keeps doing that. I don't know if it's affecting the broadcast, but
It's not.
okay, cool then.
Ya mañana que confirmen de una sola vez por dónde van a salir para que se reúnan los del Salvador, los de
Okay, gotta find my place again.
Así es, amigos, hay que tener ánimo.
Entrando a Monterrey. Sorry, guys. People are constantly posting in here. And because of that, you see I keep getting these notifications. It moves. And it sucks. Because it makes it very hard to find my spot on here. Okay, here we were.
No hablemos mucho, pues si ya saben, mañana en la gran terminal metropolitana.
Okay.
No hay pedo, mi perro, si usted tiene...
Okay, I already saw that.
Pues mire, mi amigo, sus compañeros de dónde vienen.
Okay, that's where we were.
Digo que yo no traía mucho dinero en la primera.
That's the lady that didn't have much money.
Como que caravana es cuando todos vienen juntos, no separarse.
It's important not to separate yourself from the caravan.
No les va a salir bien las cosas, se los digo por experiencia.
I'm telling you because of experience.
Y aparte de eso, ánimos, adelante.
Encouragement. Forward.
Créanme que
Believe me.
la gente en el camino la apoya a uno.
People on the way will help you. There will be people.
Siempre y cuando hagan las cosas bien, vengan
If you do things
tranquilos,
right.
vengan haciendo relajo.
Just as long as you're not bothering people and causing chaos.
Desde hoy tienen que salir, desde hoy ya.
You have to leave today.
Ir en la caravana, tienen que salir desde hoy para estar ya mañana ya en
You have to be there by tomorrow
gran terminal.
in the Grand Terminal.
Eso, pues Simón, así es la vuelta, pues mira.
Yep.
Cuando estemos ahí en la
When we
terminal, pues
reach the terminal,
el miércoles a las 4
Wednesday
de
at
la
4 in
mañana,
the morning,
los que estén ahí, pues, cuando nosotros decimos vamos, nosotros vamos.
when we
pues,
say
los
we're
que no
leaving,
están
we're
ahí, pues,
leaving.
miren a ver cómo los alcanzan o algo así. O se
And then
van
you
a
got to
quedar,
figure out
pues.
how to find us
Así que
because
mañana pues todos los hondureños en la gran terminal. a
the
las
Hondurans
4
will
de
be
la
there
tarde o 3 a la
4
hora
o'clock
que
in the
lleguen, de
afternoon,
las 4
whatever
en
time you
adelante
reach.
para allá. Así que todos los que estemos ahí, pues.
I'm just going to stop him. He just keeps repeating the same thing. Those that are causing chaos on the way and confident in themselves are the ones that are going to end up badly. I left on the 16th of January of last year, and I reached my destination on 29th of March always believing in God.
Vaya, ahí está, miren los colegas, ahí está, me va. Bueno, entonces nosotros también vamos a hacer lo mismo, ¿no?
See, there is the positive message, and we're going to achieve the same. And you have to believe in God,
Hay que echarle ganas,
and you just have to,
echarle ganas.
you
En
know,
este país ya no
put
podemos
effort
vivir,
forth,
ya no se puede, ya.
because we can't live in this country anymore.
Pues pónganse las pilas, amigos, y vamos
Well,
a
get ready
salir
then,
con toda.
and we're leaving. Are you a Mexican?
Simón, mijo, claro que sí, ¿y tú?
Yeah, of course I am. What about you?
Sí, hay que ir encomendados a Dios, va. Él es el único que nos puede ayudar en ese camino. Entonces,
You have to put your faith in
echarle ganas.
God, because He's the only one that can help us on the way. And then this person says, we are united under the cover of Jesus Christ. He is the only one with power and authority. Let us have faith and form one unit. It is difficult to leave our country, but this will be what we will do to watch over this country from thousands of miles away. And it will be for a better future for ourselves and for our families and for our future.
Hola, buenas noches. Yo estoy aquí en Tecumumán, frontera de México con Guatemala.
I'm in Tecumumán.
Es que yo,
My problem?
mi hermano, vamos a ir dos mujeres.
2 women are traveling.
Y pues nos dan un poquito de miedo.
And we're scared.
Si ustedes tendrán mucho respeto sobre las mujeres.
Do you respect women? I want to speak about that. There are men that go over the line. They don't respect women. And there are sometimes women that don't respect men. But I'd like to talk about that. Are we going to respect women, children? Are we going to all respect each other? What do you opine? I left, the next person says, I came in April and I ended up staying here because the people that were supposedly going to take me at the appointed hour turned around on me. And thanks to God, I have already found someone who will receive me this time. And that's why I'm going to go and wait for them in Tapachula. So then they're talking about leaving again.
Que haga ese tipo de mamadas. No, ¿cuál falta de respeto ahí? Todos tienen que venir en orden, ¿eh?
No lack of respect. Forcing women, they'll go to jail. No respect will be, I mean, if they want that, if they're looking for it, then they'll get it. But if somebody crosses the line, they'll get in trouble with the whole caravan. No, don't worry. I mean, families are traveling in the caravan. Some dude, bothersome woman, we'll all put an end to that. What the woman was saying? I'm traveling with several women. The truth is, we have to. The men have to respect the women, because the women, we have to help them. We have to motivate them that they need to know that they're going to be safe. Is anybody taking their Bible? Encouragement. We have to care for each other. No. We're not going to allow women to be disrespected. Whoever does that is going to be beaten by the others. Women will be respected. Everyone. Women, children, men. Anybody that lacks respect for women will be going to F their mother, when basically it's like one of the worst things you can say. May God guard us all. En la que yo me vine, el ladrón o el abusivo. The person in the caravan that I traveled in, there's a person that's already traveled in the caravan. The people who were abusive or thieving were beaten and turned over to the police. We can't hurt each other. We're all fighting for the same thing. Okay. Yes, women have to also make themselves respected, of course. If not, the caravan will not function. I am from Puerto Cortés and I want to know what time you are crossing through here.
Simón. No se caen por eso, pues. Ahí los vatos vamos a ir tranquilín, pues, y el vato que le falta el respeto a una chava, una mujer.
Yes, if you lack the respect for a woman, we'll have to heat him up. We're united and helping each other, okay? No.
Hay que chingar, no, vamos a ir tuani, pues tuani, con la fe en Dios todo se puede y vamos para adelante. El vato que ande faltando el respeto, pues, lo podemos sacar de la caravana y si no nos metemos al
We'll kick a person like that out of the caravan.
Hay que decirle fuera, pues.
We'll tell him, get out.
Así es todo, que se den a respetar y a respetar, porque si ustedes se dejan faltar respeto, entonces ya los hombres ya no van a tener culpa.
Okay, you have to make yourself respectable too as a woman, okay? I mean, you have to try, because if you are not being a respectable woman, then, you know, you're going to get it. And then they'll be respected. But encouragement, women, encouragement. No one is going to disrespect you. And those who do it are going to be met with punishment.
Así es, que nadie le tiene que faltar el respeto a ninguna hembra, ¿no? Vamos todos unidos y todos.
No female will be disrespected. We are united and we're arriving together.
Vamos con todo, mi gente, va.
More of the same.
Bueno, no sé qué pedo, no se sabe si es Puerto Cortés que van a tirar, no sé qué pedo. Supuestamente por San Pedro dicen que es la vuelta ya dicen que es agua caliente, no sé qué pedo, qué mamás, pero supuestamente más cerca. Bueno, ahí en la terminal lo vamos a decidir todo, pues qué pedo.
We're going to decide everything at the bus station. We're not really sure which way we're going to go.
Así que ya saben, mañana en la terminal pues vamos a...
But we know.
Sí, claro, así es, pero exactamente eso va a ser y pues solo hay que saber el punto donde les vamos a reunir, ¿verdad? Toditos.
Ahora, carnal, que si ellas quieren y yo me dejo, pues ya ni pedo, pero ya es algo que suponer que no caiga bien con ellas, ¿me entiende? Pero si uno va a venir a andar forzando mujeres, está canijo, va sobre la caravana, sobres, donde lo agarren, lo chingan y una madriza y a la pinche policía.
Averíguense bien dónde va a ser el punto de salida, ya sé que San Pedro, pero por dónde van a salir, si por Aguascalientes o por Corinto, para que le informen bien a la demás gente.
You're probably noticing I've lost my place again because somebody put a message in here. I hate them, whoever they are.
Bueno, muchas gracias entonces y pues ya.
Okay. They're talking about the raping.
Pues sí, no, está bien, pásalo y pues no.
Close.
Así es, vamos todos recios, ¿no? Y ojalá que más gente se nos una allá en el camino. Bueno, arre, entonces.
Bueno, así es, ya está decidido y pues.
Pues miren, señores, les repito, ya la ruta ya se dijo.
¿Qué ruta que tomen va?
Va, que alguien diga si va, si es eso, si es cierto que va.
Exacto, es lo que dije la chavala, está bueno que a ver a dónde se van a reunir.
Bueno, no sé qué pedo, aún no se sabe si es Puerto.
Sí, claro, así es, pero exactamente eso va a ser y pues solo... Ánimo, muchachas, no se preocupen que nadie les va a...
Okay, here we were.
Averíguense bien dónde va a ser el punto de salida. Ya sé que San Pedro, pero ¿por dónde van a salir? Si por Aguascalientes, por Corinto, ¿para qué?
Are they going to go through Aguascalientes o Corinto?
Simón, ya hablaste, morro, ya hablaste y a chingar a su madre, ¿no? Y pues, bueno, así que sea, así vamos a hacer.
Simón, va, si le caes bien, pues ya, pero forzar no.
No women will be forced.
Si le caes bien, pues ahí va contigo platicando, pues nomás, si le caíste bien, pues ya.
If a girl talks to you and she wants it, then that's fine. But if she doesn't want it, you can't force her to. No.
Nada que ver con esas pendejadas, pues.
Okay?
Va, si tú le gustas a ella y tú a él, pues ahí sí.
If she likes you and you like each other, then... But you gotta respect each other.
Exacto.
Exactly.
Chaval, está bueno que a ver a dónde se van a reunir, exacto.
But we do need to know where we're going to go to. Aguascaliente, Corinto, where? Don't lose the faith.
Buenas noches, gente.
Good evening.
¿Cómo están los ánimos para el 15? Ánimos.
You guys ready?
San Salvador.
Va, que alguien diga si va, si es eso, si es cierto que va, por donde nos vamos a tirar. Por Corinto.
I want to know where we're going to cross, Corinto or the other place. Las vanas pasadas se fueron por Aguascalientes. The past ones went through Aguascalientes. And you have to change rotate your route at Puerto Cortés.
Pues mira, la idea, pues, pucha, que fuera por...
The idea was
Río Hondo, ¿no? Pues
to go through Rio Hondo.
El año pasado, pero...
Last year we went through there.
Bien chingona la pasada, Santa Machín, pues,
but it's hard there.
Pues,
it's hard to cross.
¿Dónde van a pasar? Por
So,
por Corinto,
are we going through Aguascalientes, Corinto?
Una sola, ¿no? Para,
choose a place.
Para que no anden con tantos panchos, ay, pues.
So we don't have a lot of confusion, okay?
Para ustedes, compañeros, que me acabo de unir al grupo, ¿para dónde sería más mejor irse? Bueno, yo soy miembro de la caravana que se fue la primera vez el 12 de octubre.
I'm a member of the first caravan that left, and I'm trying to figure out what the best route for me would be to go.
Llegué hasta Tijuana, me concedieron el permiso y todo eso.
I made it all the way to Tijuana, and I even got a permit and everything. But it expired in December. Oh, God dang it.
Yo ya sé cómo fue el teje-maneje de toda su caravana. Pero ojalá que ahorita me voy a unir otra vez y ojalá no salga bien todo. A ver cuántas personas vamos, entre más personas vamos.
And hopefully it'll be a bunch of people, and more than, the more the merrier. How many of these people have already been in caravans in the past? A lot. Porque si saben que por Aguascalientes van tapan la pasada antes de que lleguen. If you guys decide to go through Aguascalientes, they'll cut you off at the pass.
Exacto. Se trata de que vamos a ser una familia unida, respetarlos entre todos.
We're going to be a united family and respect each other.
Porque tal vez, que recuerden, hay muchos que van a llevar su vicio, que es su droga. Traten de controlar esa droga.
If you're going to...
marihuana, porque les digo esto.
And there's a lot of you that I know that are going to be traveling and using drugs. So I want to tell you, and warn you, to control your drug use.
Hay muchos que fuman su droga, ya cuando fuman y les da el efecto, ya alucinan que tal vez va una chava enfrente de.
Because this is what happens. Once they've taken their drugs, they smoke their drugs, then they get into this delusion and they think that the chick over there, they're starting to hallucinate that she's undressing herself for them or that she's in love with him. And that's the hallucination from the drugs they're smoking. And that's what causes them to want to rape women. And we're not going to allow that because we're going to all respect each other. You're going to respect the women. You're going to respect the children. We're going to respect each other.
Aquí vamos a ser unidos.
We're going to be united, all of
Cero
us.
discriminación por si va una persona del género LGTB,
No discrimination, and that includes LGBTQ people.
perdón, y cero eso. Si van personas transexuales, cero discriminación. Nosotros no somos
If there is transsexuals traveling with us, zero discrimination.
quién para juzgar. El único que los puede juzgar a ellos solo es Dios. Ellos van por el mismo propósito que vamos nosotros.
They're going for the same reasons we are, and the only person that can judge them is God.
Por salir adelante. Así que eso tomémoslo en
So
cuenta, que
let's
eso se
take
va a
that
hacer.
into account.
Respeto,
Respect.
respeto.
I just have to comment. Whatever route you take, you will always have help. The people, whatever route you take, just have faith in God. I just got to say that comment that he made about the LGBTQI caravan being equal and safe and women being safe, that's a lie. I mean, statistically, what we know is that most women that cross through Mexico migrating to the United States, 90% go on birth control, 90+% go on birth control because they know they're going to be raped. Because they know they're going to be raped. And the same is true for transsexuals, for transgender people, LGBTQIA people. In fact, many of those traveling with the caravan specifically requested secure travel separate from the caravan because they were being harassed by caravan members, by members of their own communities from their own countries. And many of them said they left their countries because they were being killed or harassed because of their gender or sexuality. So if that's the case, then how can you guarantee any kind of safety? All of this is just lip service because statistically we know that a majority of those transgender LGBTQIA people traveling in the caravan say themselves out of their own mouths they cannot get work in their countries other than in sex work. Other than in sex work. Okay, rant over.
Exacto. Se trata de que vamos a ser una familia unida.
Okay, that's the same dude. Okay, same lady.
Por donde sea, con tal vayan unidos todos y no van haciendo tonteras en el camino, Dios siempre los va a guardar.
As long as you're not doing stupid stuff along the way and you're taking care of each other and you're united, God's going to take care of you. People that want to go through Tikkun and those who want to go through Petén, the caravan will be leaving on the 17th at this time. And then there's a picture. Somebody's photograph, I don't know who that is, was posted in there in response to a voicemail. I don't know what that.
Bueno, arre, entonces ahí vamos a reunirlos mañana en San Pedro, entonces en la tarde y vamos a ver qué onda, ¿no? Y pues hay que ponerlo las pilas y sobre por todo y pues vamos a ir juntos todos y echarle ganas.
That was a big word salad about nothing.
Exacto, así es, compañero, así es. Sí, no, sobre todo respeto. No, aquel que se vaya pasando con las damas, pues no le vamos a aceptar eso.
We're not going to accept anybody crossing the line with women on the caravan.
Como les digo, no queremos llegar que alguien se vaya a sobrepasar contra una dama, quererla tocar o
We don't want anybody touching women,
quererla ir a abusar de ella o
using them, abusing them,
para algún lado a la fuerza.
forcing sex on them.
No queremos llegar a un extremo de entregárselo a la federal.
Because we don't want to have to turn people over to immigration or the federal police. But we're not going to accept that kind of behavior.
Conmigo, pues vamos a poner orden y disciplina. ¿Por qué? Para que vea el gobierno de México que nosotros vamos.
We are going to impose order and discipline so that the government of Mexico sees it without insulting or harming people. Acting as educated people, raised right by our parents. It's not our home, it's a host country. Let's give a good image to the international media so they can transmit an image
paz y las bendiciones lleguen
and
a
the
nosotros.
benefits and the benedictions
Esperamos que
reach
no
us.
vaya a pasar nada de esto.
Let's hope that nothing like that
Conflictos o
happens.
problemas entre
Conflicts.
nosotros. Hay que ser unidos, una
Let's
sola
be
familia.
united.
Recuerde
He's
que el
basically
único guía coordinador de la caravana
the only
es
coordinator of
Dios,
the
Rey de Reyes y Señor de
the only
Señores.
coordinator of this caravan is God.
Bueno, pues no sé, ya saben qué pedo, pues mañana.
Part 2 begun.
We're live. Sorry about that, folks. Phone live stream just kind of pooped out on me. And I am starting from where I left off. So we're at this lady's picture. And
Exacto.
I'm talking.
Bueno, pues no sé, ya saben qué pedo, pues mañana ya saben, mañana toda la gente hondureña, pues en la tarde, pues a la gran terminal metropolitana, pues allá lo vamos a decidir qué pedo, qué ruta.
We're going to decide at the terminal what route we're going to take.
La terminal, casi todos los hondureños vamos a estar en la terminal y casi toda la mayoría vamos a estar allá, pues si ya lo vamos a decidir por dónde agarramos. Y ya pues a las 4 de la mañana salimos el día miércoles, pues.
They're talking about logistics. Again, I'm going to try to scroll through some of the, repeat chatter on that. I don't ask for much. I would just like to stay in Mexico and have a stable job. Snooty. If we knew our numbers, we had already gathered 2,000 people by the time we left San Pedro, so 3,000. By the time we reached Petén, there was over 5,000 of us. Encouragement.
Así es. Entonces ahí vamos a estar y pues ahí vamos a estar en el chat para saber y reunirlos allí mañana en la tarde para saber.
We'll meet up tomorrow in the afternoon. Somebody says, erase this photo.
Bórrala, que me fue accidentalmente, porfa.
Yes, please.
Usted la puede borrar también, bórrala.
Please erase my photo. And the woman that posted it, whose name is Latiti, get a good picture of her. She says, please erase it. I made a mistake. Oh, dear God. I lost my spot again. Let's find her. If we find her, we find my spot. Yeah. More photos.
Bueno, el que diga cosas ahí, pues que las diga, es el único.
There's a little soldier. Let's see if I can find the exact location where this was.
Así es, compañero, así es. Pueblo unido jamás será vencido, más de la mano de...
Amen.
Sí, exacto. Ahí los vamos a reunir. Y bueno, yo ya voy a salir.
At any place where you start to go through this thing, it's nuts. No matter what you're looking at. Okay. Let's see. I'm so close. Do you see how long this conversation is? We could do this forever and ever and ever, and it will never end. Okay. I want to read this part right here. I'm just gonna start reading here because this is very interesting. Oh, you son of a gun. Did you see it jump?
No, but I'm assuming it's doing that all the time because people are posting.
Right.
I think like the closest thing you can get to anticipating it is seeing that someone is typing.
Son of a gun. Did you see it? It moved in my hand.
I know, I've seen it at least once or twice, so.
I'm holding it.
I know, you don't get to hold it no more.
There is no. No. They're talking about crossing with babies, and I really wanted you to see this part. Okay. No me respondió a mi pregunta a las madres que van con niños. Somebody asks about women traveling with children, and this person is asking about it again, and they keep repeating that question. Can we take our children with us? Is it safe to travel with our children? O sea que los que llevan los niños no van a poder pasar. So those traveling with children will not be able to cross. This is response to this other person saying, if you're going to be taking children with you, it will be more difficult. The travel will be more difficult on the route. Remember that the borders. Remember the topic of women with children at the borders. Let's see if I can find the whole thing.
A little bit.
Like this?
Yeah, you got a little bit of glare going on. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Mr. Producer here. Think about it carefully if you're going to be taking children under the age of 5. Because it's going to be much more difficult. Children go first. I would like to take my 1-year-old with me. The children go first. I'm taking my 1-year-old baby with me. Take her. Bring her. I know I'm going backwards and it's not in order from where I was, but they're talking about the children here. Are you taking children and what ages? Okay, now I'm just going to keep going down here. I'm taking my 1-year-old. I'd like to take my 1-year-old. Bring her. Yes, we can do it then. Yes, you can. And then somebody prays. If you're going to take children, it's going to be more difficult. Remember the theme, the topic of women and their children at the border, because they're not helping them. They just look for videos of how many immigrants are at the border waiting. Just look at all the videos of how many immigrants are at the border waiting. Think about it carefully if you're going to be bringing children under the age of 5, because they suffer the most.
Así es, así es, así es.
Yes, that's
Por eso
true.
les digo que hay que ir unidos, unidos, todos una sola familia.
We're one big family.
Este es puro vacile de esta gente, puro vacile. Entiende que pueden dar a entender, vaya que sea algún chispolete del gobierno metiendo
Probably
miedo.
some
Usted sabe que para vendérsele a
government
Juancito son número
sellout.
por 50 pesos se van. Entonces podemos saber si es uno de ellos y lo que está dando es información.
Misinforming us.
Desinformación para mediantar la gente, para mediantar la caravana. Ellos buscan estrategias siempre. Nosotros confiemos en Dios, que es un Dios que todo lo puede y todo lo ve. Que lo va a apartar
He's
de todo
encouraging
peligro de
people.
nuestro camino.
But I want to just share with you guys that I've already looked at one part of this conversation, which I sent to a friend earlier today. But they were talking about the children, and there was an article that was posted by someone saying that there was special requirements for children to cross through Central America, I believe in Guatemala in particular. And they were asking if they were going to have problems because they wanted to bring their kids, and they were told, no, don't worry about it. Even when I'm holding it down, it still just jumps like that. Don't worry about it. Go ahead and people stop sending me messages right now. I'm busy. So this guy in his picture and in there in his name, I don't know why that guy. Please don't put so many photos in here. People are putting all sorts of photos in here. Folks, check it out. What is this? Why do they have numbers next to their names? Why are they putting the photos of these people in here? Mother, daughter. What are these, missing people or something? The hell is this? What the hell's going on?
No offense.
Did you know if they're giving a political asylum to mothers and their children? What the hell is this?
This makes me think of other shitty things.
Oh, you like human trafficking?
Yeah, specifically, or sex trafficking.
Sex trap? Yeah.
Because I'm thinking to myself, call this number if you wanna. I'm like, no.
Oh, somebody's saying, I'm going to cross over you to the wall, to this section of the wall. I apologize. I'm going back and forth here, but...
Bueno, entonces ya sabe todo el grupo ahí, pues. ¿Sabe?
Grupo, ahí le mando el link, pero es para los que no están en un grupo, que si quieren ingresar, que ustedes se lo manden. Ya los que están, por favor, no ingresemos al otro grupo. Solo es para los nuevos, porque ya tenemos...
Okay.
Esa es la actitud, grupo, esa es la actitud, pues me llega, pues la gente catracha es fierro, puro para adelante, es chida, es decidida, pues. Eso es lo lindo, y ojalá luego pues por la pinche mafia aquí hay un cartel aquí adelante que le dicen la familia michoacana, el cartel Jalisco Nueva Generación, esos güeyes no tienen amor a nada, y aparte de eso son bien racistas los güeyes. Por eso en caravana, pues.
Okay, so that right there, that little section of this dirty mouth guy who's been living in Mexico for quite some time and is apparently giving a lot of advice to the people in the caravans. They're saying that you have to watch out for the mafia, the cartels, the Michoacan family, new generation cartel who have love for no one.
Bueno, entonces sobre, mañana los guachamos y...
It's Jesus. There's Jesus again. David and Jesus and David.
Igual nosotros salimos mañana de Ceiba.
They're leaving tomorrow. This conversation about the children was really disturbing to me because, okay, so they're putting some rules in here. because they basically discuss.
Sí, claro, así es, pero exactamente.
Ahora, carnal, que si ellas quieren y yo me dejo.
Okay. Let's move ahead here. We're close to where we were before.
Bueno, así es entonces.
Bueno, arre, entonces por Corintios nos vamos.
They're going through Corinthians.
Si es pueblo, él es el único que va a nos.
No, pues sí, hay que echarle.
Así es, vamos todos recios, ¿no? Y...
Okay.
No, pues así es.
Siempre la terminal.
Amigo, fíjense.
They're talking about
que
the terminal.
ahorita me estaba mandando
One
un
girl was
mensaje,
sending
dice
me a
que
message.
quiere integrar al grupo,
She wants to join the group.
No sé, a los administradores ahí que están.
Can the admins help?
Pues sí, no, está bien, pásalo y pues
And then
no,
there's
está bien.
no.
Pásalo porque entre más gente, como
I
dicen, entre más
hate
gente
this
mejor
thing.
es y pues pásalo para agregarla, ¿no?
I hate it. I hate it and everything and everyone in here. Gosh, this is immense. I wanted you to hear in these folks' own words how they, and to see examples of their posts. Fusina y HTT inician operativos permanentes en terminales. So they're talking about Honduran television doing operations to detain people at the bus stations. They're discussing that in here. Oh God. I don't know how I can do this fast enough to get me back to where I want before it pulls me back down. Are there children here that are traveling that are under the age of 2? Not me. Who's taking children? What ages are they? Can you get into the United States with minors? Does that help mothers in the United States? Yes, it does. ¿Sí? ¿Cree que con niños menores de edad y la mamá nos ayuden en USA? Do you believe that with minor children, they will help the mother in the USA? Yes, they will, it says. That's what I want to know. Will taking children with us help us cross? I'm taking my baby and it's only 1 year old. Yes, you can do that. And it says, I would like to take my baby and she's 1.5 years. Bring her. Yes, children will go first. Then you can do it. Yes, this is well done. If you're going to take children, so now we got back to where I was, okay? Taking children under the age of 5, blah, blah, blah.
Así es. Por eso les digo que hay que ir.
Okay, I don't care about that guy. We don't know where we're headed.
Sí, hombre, no manches, me fulearon el celular de fotos, ya no me queda más espacio, más bien voy a eliminar un chingo de mensajes.
I'm going to have to remove a bunch of my messages because you guys are dumping too many things in my phone and on this conversation.
Ese pinche puto que se puso a mandar esas mamadas ahí metiéndole miedo a la gente. Yo les digo que confíen en Dios, nada los va a pasar, todos vamos a ir súper bien. Estas son gente que podemos saber si no son pagados por el disque presidente que tienen ellos.
How do you know?
Que son títeres de él y
How do you know that puppets of the government aren't dumping negative messages in here, trying to discourage us? They're trying to scare us that are in the caravan. But I'm not scared. I'm just going to go forward and continue to trust in God. Okay, good for you, dude. And then nobody has money. We're all poor. We're all fighting. None of us have money. None of us.
hechos madre, ¿no? Pero en el nombre de Dios vamos a llegar bien, y pues los va a bendecir en el camino, ya verán, y pues
You're going to be given blessings on the road.
Simón, Simón, así vamos a...
So you hear it over and over again. People are encouraged to travel without a dime in their pocket because angels will be sent to protect them and people on the route will help them. People are encouraging folks to bring their children, minor children, children under the age of 5, even though there are people in here talking about how difficult it will be.
Creo que hay como más de 2000 mensajes en este grupo que
There's over 2,000 messages in this group.
la terminal mañana.
Okay. I don't want to hear more about the terminal.
Compañeros, yo salgo de aquí afuera de Tegucigalpa, aquí al lado del oriente. Yo creo que ustedes conocen o han escuchado.
You've heard of the place Danlí. I'm going to be leaving this city. Let's look out for each other. Look at the exodus of the people of Israel. God confirmed them. And with God's blessing, they were able to wander and travel. And with God's will, we will not have difficulties or problems. But we're going to be together. We're going to get ahead with God's help. Pray. Go to church. We're all praying so that things will turn out well. God gives us strength. See ya in the terminal. Well, folks, this is a game you can't win. It just keeps going forward. People posting pictures of where they are. I'm in Corinto, ready to cross. This is a person in a city where they're crossing all together.
Disculpen ahí, entonces ahí los que están ahí en el grupo, ¿a qué hora sale los de ahí de la terminal?
Still coordinating. They even got maps that show what part of the country they're traveling through. Wow. This is real, folks. I am not making this up, and I am playing you. I'm playing a lot of voice messages. I'm sorry that it keeps moving on me. I wanted you to, get an idea of what these folks are openly discussing in this chat. How they're discussing. Here they are on a bus. You see they're in a bus and the screen's in the bus. We're here. Groups of people taking pictures of themselves, posting pictures in this at the bus station. I'm headed to the terminal. Headed to the terminal with a bunch of, I don't know what those are called, dobladillas or something. I forgot what I started to learn what the Honduran food was.
Oye, le diré algo, grupo. Son personas falsas que mandan cosas falsas ahí, que mandan videos, que esto y el otro. Van a estar mandando lo que manden. ¿Saben? Confiamos en Dios. Todos lo decimos.
This Lester guy is probably one of the coordinators. He keeps putting messages of encouragement in here and telling people that there are government spies in these groups that are operating on behalf of the president. I'm not sure if he's talking about Mexican president or the Honduran president. They're waiting at the bus station. People are arriving there. And, they're having open conversations about bringing children, bringing minors. A part of that I didn't get to show you, they posted the article where they are requiring a special ID for children to leave Honduras and to enter other countries. And they posted the articles within this chat, and people responded saying, who's going to stop us? I'm going to take my kid. I don't have the right papers, but nobody's going to take my kid from me. So if you're wondering if people are leaving their countries of origin with the knowledge, with the forethought that they could and may have their children taken from them, tested, or that they were going to require paperwork for them that they don't have, the answer is yes. They know that there is a possibility that they're going to be required to show documentation for their children that they do not possess, and they don't care. That Bartolo Fuentes is a troublemaker. I'm going to stop it there because I know Duke has to do a broadcast in a little bit with the Crazy Libertarian, and I'm going to be trying to do another live where I go through and read more of these. I guess my main concern has just been that I can share with you, show you. Let's see if I can take this arm away from me now. I was just sitting here with this. So I was sitting here with the phone just facing this way so I could read through. And when we have conversations, we've got Congress members going over to Matamoros because of the conditions of the people that are waiting at the border for their asylum claims. And the conversations that they have about the people coming here are always these life and death situations where people are fleeing immediate threats from gangs raping their children and all sorts of things that we're told, right? But the thing is, I want you to see for yourselves and hear for yourselves how the folks in the caravans are talking. Did you see them sharing joke memes with the Pope and the beer? Did you see them making jokes? Did you listen to the crude and vulgar language that they used? They discussed a number of concerns and issues of people traveling in a caravan, which include minor children, rape, the safety of LGBTQIA communities, and other things. And guess what? They can't address them. They haven't addressed them in the past. And people that dared to go into this chat to give their own experience of traveling in caravans where they were detained, where they were put in a jail for months and months and then deported, are shut down and told basically to F off. Their commentary is not wanted, or if you start posting that kind of warnings, please don't cross in this area because they caught us or they deported us, or don't take your children, or don't. Those people are shut down very, very quickly and told they don't need your opinion in this group chat. So I wanted you folks to see that for yourself from the words of the people in the latest caravan, many of whom have traveled in caravans before, and I will try to bring you more of that translation. I pretty much probably wrecked my vision for the rest of the day reading for that long. Still suffering a little bit of the vertigo here on my end. So maybe I'll take a little bit of a break, but I will be bringing you more information from the WhatsApp caravan conversations for as long as I am allowed in the groups before they boot me. Okay, folks, thanks for being here on this What's Up Caravan Plan translation. Please share this, get it out to everyone so people can see for themselves, in the words of the caravan goers, why they're coming to the USA, what their plans are, what their concerns are, and whether or not they have an asylum claim. Because that's an important thing for us to consider. Thanks for being here, folks. Sorry I couldn't answer your questions. It's very hard for me to keep reading at this point with my vertigo, but I really appreciate you sharing this out and getting this information in as many hands as possible. Thank you.